bang.
I ain't taking nothing but win.
What's up, everybody? MoneyE here, back with another edition of the NFL Recap Week 12. Finishing watching the Eagles blow a 21-point lead, and they're about to lose because they're most likely not going to get the ball back, but who knows? It's been weird. Cleneth will probably be joining me soon after the game. We'll recap Week 12 Sunday games, including this disaster. We were up 21-0 at half, 21-7 at halftime, 21-0. We were in control of this game. Looked like it was gonna be a blowout. And then second half came, and we took our foot off the pedal on the offensive side of the ball, and the defense just let the Cowboys score 2 touchdowns and tie this game. And can the Eagles prevent them from? It doesn't matter because their kicker can kick anywhere from 60 plus, between 60 and 70. So it doesn't matter. They're probably gonna lose. I hope they don't, but if they can stop them, they can have some more time. I mean, kicker's not guaranteed, so we shall see. Let's watch this. 45 seconds left. There was 2 overtime games in the 1 o'clock games, and then Jacksonville and Arizona went to overtime. So there's been 3 overtimes today. If Dallas doesn't get a field goal, it could be 4. I don't know what the record is for most overtimes in 1 week or 1 Sunday, but never mind. Pickens just got a ball in the first down, and that's the game. Eagles about to lose 24-21. Yeah, we just blew a 21-point lead to the Cowboys. Wow. That's all I have to say is wow. Unbelievable. Call him Kevin Clown. Needs to be fired. Don't show your face in Philadelphia this week, because it's one thing to lose 21 point. I mean, we came back ourselves from against the Rams, but to blow a 21-point lead to the most hated team in Philadelphia, the Cowboys, unacceptable. It's going to be a long week until Black Friday. This is a short week for us. We play Black Friday against the Bears. So, this is not good. This is not good at all. Having a 21-point lead on the road and then you blow it. Nope. Not acceptable. Especially against the Cowboys. The other games, let's see. This is unacceptable. Let's see other games. Yep. My brother even said it. This game was rigged. There was two PIs that were questionable that led to one of the touchdowns. I think it was a game. It wasn't a game tying one, but it was when they scored their second one. I think there was 2 PIs on that play. Play. Yep. Even though my brother can't come on, he said they can afford to lose this game. Yeah, because they're gonna be 8-3, and they're probably gonna whoop the Bears' ass on Black Friday. But it's still unacceptable to lose a 21-point lead on the road to the team in Philadelphia. we're gonna hear about it from Cowboy fans all week, but the fact of the matter is we're still gonna win the division. Yeah, still unacceptable, but it is what it is. Cleneth should be on soon. Let me check on him. I hope he's still coming on. I know he's gonna have some stuff to say. Yeah, this is not good. At least it's our third loss, but this one stings because we had a 21-point lead. Unless the guy misses and we go to overtime then. But this guy is automatic, so here we go. About to lose our third game of the season. Yeah. And I jokingly text my buddy saying, "Is he gonna say the Cowboys are gonna come back?" And well, they did. I was just joking because I didn't think they would come back. I thought the Eagles were gonna score in their first drive in the second half and then put this game away. And nope, the Eagles come back. The Cowboys come back and win 24-21. They scored 21 points in the first half and don't score anything in the second. Wow. Just wow. So all I have to say is wow. Wow. Jerry Jones is happy now. Yay. They showed Jerry Jones in the booth in the first half when they were down 21-0. He wasn't happy. And all of a sudden, Dallas gets these 2 calls on the first drive of the second half when they scored the second touchdown. Get 2 calls for them. And I'm thinking to myself, did Jerry Jones pay the refs at halftime? I mean, Dallas almost blew this. They went for it on 4th down. They almost gave the game right to the Eagles because they went down. There was a fumble. The Eagles got the ball on a kick return or punt. I think it was a kick return, and yeah, because it was after the second. It was after the Cowboys tied it. The Eagles got the ball on the kick return, and they fumbled, and Dallas could have got a touchdown, and they went for it on 4th down. So what are they thinking? And yeah, and the Eagles couldn't do anything about it. The Eagles could have gone down and get a field goal. They didn't. They couldn't even get in field goal range. Oh no, was that when they were up 21. They were up 21-14, and the Eagles had a chance to go up 10, and they missed it. And I said, the Cowboys going to tie this game, and we're going to lose. When they missed the field goal, I said they're going to lose. I said to myself, they're going to lose. And the Cowboys kept trying to give it to us. So, other games that happened in week 12. Buffalo lost to Houston 23-19. That was a not an outcome I thought was going to happen. Baltimore beat the Jets. Surprise, surprise. Chicago keeps on winning, and they go into Black Friday with a win. I think they've won 4 straight. You might have won. Yep. Exactly. Yeah, I'm not too upset. I'm upset, but not upset because it's only our third loss. But I hated that it was against the Cowboys. That's the thing. But continue to recap. Let's see. Here's Cleneth. Cleneth, what the hell
Yo,
happened?
I don't know, man. That's sick. That
Yeah,
made me sick.
I know. To blow a 21-point lead to the Cowboys, just it it hurts.
Mm.
Yeah, but it's our third loss, so it's not gonna hurt us too much. But it's, to the Cowboys, it is it's unacceptable. What happened in the second half? Like they just decided to disappear. They disappeared in the second half and let the Cowboys
It's
come
like the
back.
roles got reversed. Let's put it that way.
Huh?
The roles were reversed.
Yep. And there was some questionable calls in the second half. I'm talking about the 2 PIs. So yeah, even my brother can't come on, but he was saying the spread was fishy. Um, and yeah, I think it was rigged in the second half. There were some questionable calls. You know the 2 calls I'm talking about.
Oh, you said the pass interference.
Yeah, on the second, was it the drive that they scored the second touchdown?
Pro-
I think it was.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, especially the second one was questionable because it was back-to-back PIs, I think. And then they scored a touchdown. I said, and then the Eagles missed the field goal. Um, yeah, I don't know what happened. What's your perspective from the overall game in the second half, especially?
To me, the whole thing was just that second half was sickening.
Yeah,
It really was. I mean,
what's your
I give them the touchdown at the end of the second quarter. Yeah, I give you that. And then the turnovers, the punt return, that punt fumble, which they held for the goal line stand, and then for some
yep,
strange reason, Hurst is taking an unnecessary sack on third down and two after the 2-minute warning. That was like that's not even don't even make any sense.
yeah. It, it was. I think it was there was some questionable calls on both sides. Even the Cowboys, what were they thinking going on fourth down by the goal line? Just kick the field goal. They almost gave it right back to us, but we couldn't do anything about it. And then the missed field goal to go up 10, and then they go straight down and tie the game.
Yeah, I think they would have hit that field goal. The game would have been totally different.
Yep, exactly. You would have gone up 10, and that might have been
That
all she
game,
wrote. 'Cause then we probably
and then
stopped them.
once Reed went out the game,
Yep.
and now you got both safeties out.
Some questionable play calling on both sides of the ball, on the Eagles side and the Cowboys side. But I'm talking about questionable calls from the ref and the play calling overall. But did you watch any other games you want to talk about?
I tell you the truth, I did not watch it. I saw the ending of the Giants game, and that was it when I got home.
Okay.
And that Giants game, that was questionable too. Them going for it and
Yep.
not kicking a field goal, go up 6. That cost them the game right there.
Yep. Because that game went to overtime too. There was 2 other games that went to overtime today. No, 3. There was 3 overtime games today. 2 in the 1 o'clock slot, and 1 in the 4 o'clock game. Jacksonville and Arizona went to overtime. Pittsburgh and Chicago went to overtime. No, not Pittsburgh. No, Kansas City and Indy went to overtime. And Giants and Detroit went to overtime. I know you didn't watch the game, but Chiefs survived. They were down most of the game, and they come back in Chiefs fashion and win 23-20. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Chiefs come back and win in Chiefs fashion, like 23-20. So they're 6-6. No, they're 6-5. Indy lost their 3rd game. Seattle won today. They won. Oh, wait, hold on. Atlanta won. Cleveland won 24-10. Seattle won 30-24. Green Bay dominated Minnesota. I don't know. I don't know what happened to Minnesota. JJ McCarthy, I don't know if he's the guy for Minnesota. Because they have 2 good receivers in Minnesota, and they can't Addison didn't even get the ball today. He got 1 target and no catches. Fucking
Well,
cost me some points
if
in
you ask
fantasy.
me, J.J. McCarthy's not the quarterback.
Yeah.
He's not the
I don't think
quarterback
he
for
is
them.
an NFL quarterback.
And if you ask me,
Yep.
they should have stuck with Sam Darnold. I think that's their biggest
Yep.
regret, not re-signing Sam Darnold, letting him walk.
And look what he's doing in Seattle. Besides last week. What, 5 interceptions last week? You
Mm.
were right. You were right. You called it. You said when there's a big game, he's not good under pressure in big games. And that was a big game last week. You were right about that, Cliff.
Mm.
I don't know what Detroit. I don't know if Detroit took to. I don't know if Detroit was looking ahead to Green Bay. They probably were. Because they shouldn't be coming back from against the Giants at home. So that was a look ahead game to the Green Bay Packers, because that's a Thanksgiving game, revenge game, everything. Yeah, the Lions were looking ahead to the Packers. What else? And we'll talk about that on Tuesday. As we will go live on Tuesday, probably 8 o'clock, to talk about the Thanksgiving games and Week 13. since we're recapping some games, do you want to talk about a little bit about the Bills game? I know you mentioned some
Oh
on
yeah,
Friday.
yeah. That Bills game. Let's put it this way. That was a complete disgrace of Buffalo. I think I know it's kind of hard to say this, but I think the Super Bowl window closed on Josh Allen about what 2 years ago. And usually, when you see a team who has their Super Bowl window, it closed, and then once they let Stephon Diggs walk to the New England Patriots, I think it's close. It slammed the door in their face.
Unless they can get a receiver this offseason, then I don't
Well,
know.
it's not even that they let Stephon Diggs and Gabe Davis go. They're two biggest threats.
They need a receiver. Um, do they need a coaching change? I don't know.
Huh?
Do you think they need a coaching change in Buffalo?
I don't think they need a coaching change. I do think they do need a receiver.
They might call for
But
AJ Brown. Speaking of AJ
I,
Brown,
yeah,
they gave the ball to AJ Brown all in first half, and then stopped giving it to him in the second half. Is it time to
and that's
let go this clown of offensive coordinator?
I think it's just time to let go. I think now they're trying to feed into the media. I think even with the play calling, you see it the last 2 weeks, it's been nothing but force the ball to AJ Brown because he's been crying so much for not getting the ball.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, and I don't know what he's going to say this week because he did get another touchdown. He almost had two, but he he went out of bounds before he crossed the goal line, and they caught it incomplete. But they eventually got a touchdown because Hurst got a touchdown on the ground, and two touchdowns on two rushing touchdowns for Hurst. The Hurst wasn't the problem today. Hurst was the least of our. It was the play calling. I blame the play calling. Um, and then the Barkley fumble
I
that
don't
didn't
even,
lead to anything, but
I
they
didn't
were
think
they
no,
were
I
driving
don't even
downfield,
call
and then he
it was a
fumbled.
play calling. I wouldn't blame the play calling at all. It was more
Huh?
undisciplined. That's undisciplined football in the second half. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Undisciplined football.
I don't know. I don't know what happened at halftime. If they got complacent and they got cocky because they were up 21-7 or what. But what happened in the second half is unacceptable, and they better fix that on Friday night, Friday afternoon against the Bears because the Bears are coming in hot. They can't. They beat the Pittsburgh Steelers today. I think they won 4 straight. So, but I think we'll give our predictions on Tuesday, and talk about more of that Friday night game on Tuesday night. But yeah. Um, what else do you think? Do you think they will fire this guy? What's his name?
I've been
Kevin.
too. They too. I would have fired, but who? See, here's the problem. Is that I don't like the whole promoting within. Like I said, I told you, I believe and wholeheartedly after what happened the last time in 2020, 2022, where they let go both defensive, they got head coaching jobs and promoted within the following year, and it fell apart. Here, on the other time, I don't think Vic's not really interested in leaving nowhere,
Yeah.
which is why he's staying because I don't think he really wants to be a head coach. But
He can't be. He's awful as a play caller.
well, defensive coaches, that's why you have a good offensive coordinator to do play calling.
Yep.
But the way I look at it is that you need a experienced offensive coordinator. And Nick Sirianni is not like the heck. Yes, he was an offensive coordinator, but he's just into this whole head coaching role that he lost track of the plays and offensive side of the ball to the point that he needs someone with experience to be that guru.
I
And
thought they
promoting
should have.
within and promoting from within is just not helping because it's always a new scheme.
I thought they should have probably. They probably should have gone after Chip Kelly in the offseason.
No, no,
I don't know how if he would have won.
no,
If he would
no.
have kind of came back here,
That
but
man would have no. Let him stay in Las Vegas, yo. I still no. Niggas have
or
a power. No,
yeah, no, because he's not doing good in Vegas either. So forget that. Um, who else? Who else would have been out there? That would have been good. I can't think of anybody. I mean, Josh McDaniels is not available because he's in New England. He's a Patriot, so he's going to stay in New England. I'm trying to think of who else before we wrap up because we're going to watch the Tampa Bay and Rams. Who do you got?
well, I want to tell you true right now. I want the root for Tampa Bay tonight, though.
Huh?
I want the root for Tampa Bay.
After the Rams' big win last week, this could be a letdown and then Tampa Bay needs to win because Carolina is on their tail.
So,
Who do you got
yeah,
tomorrow?
I still say Tampa Bay needs a win
Yep.
because that means Eagles still hold first place overall. With a Tampa Bay win, beating all top teams, they defeated the Lions. The hold tiebreakers over the Lions, Rams, Buccaneers.
And
Yeah,
the Panthers play tomorrow against San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey's first game against his old team. Not in Carolina, but in San Francisco. But I think it's his first game against his old team. It should be a interesting game. If you have a CMC in your fantasy lineup, he might be going off tomorrow. But who do you have tomorrow?
I want to take San Fran tomorrow.
And Carolina and Tampa Bay tonight. Yeah, I
Yes.
think San Francisco wins tomorrow. I think Tampa Bay could win tonight. I just need the San Francisco. I need the rookie to go off tonight in my
And Jimba?
fantasy. Huh?
And Jimba?
The rookie receiver for Tampa Bay.
Yeah, Jimba. Something like
Yeah.
this.
I need him to go off.
Oh, he should with no Mike Evans, yo. That's another.
Yeah, no Mike Evans, no Chris Givens, and he's been the number one all season. So, and they're running no Bucky Irving again. So I don't know what. I think Tampa Bay can go in there and give them a fight. I think the Rams could lose because Seattle won. So are they tied? Let's see. Standings. New England's the best team in it. So right now, who's your top 5 teams? If you had to just any top 5 from both. It's in the NFL.
I'm not. After that, today, I don't even know, man.
I would say New England. I would say I would have said us, but I don't know after today. I guess New England. You start to put Indy up there. I'm not
No, and you
impressed with
don't need.
Detroit this year. I think the best three teams in the NFC is us, Seattle, and LA Rams. So I guess New England, Seattle, LA, us, and Indy, in whatever order you could say. Those would be my top five. Yeah, New England, Seattle, LA. No, LA, Seattle. With LA beat them, so LA, Seattle, Indy, and us. So I would have us number 5 right now. But should we get out of here and watch some more football? Do you have any more thoughts on today's game?
No, I don't.
Yeah. All I had was wow. And all the other games were fantastic. I only watched some of the games, full games, but besides the Eagles game, that's the only full game I watched today. So, but 8 o'clock on Tuesdays, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay. For MoneyE and Cleneth, we'll be back on Tuesday night to preview week 13, and maybe my brother might be joining us, so we'll get his thoughts on the Eagles game. But yeah, we'll take this loss and get ready for the Bears because it's a short week. So later, Cleneth.
Where?
Later, everybody.